What's going on, everyone? 2i12d2. Well, today I wanted to make a video of something I found, when was it? Last Tuesday. I was going to make a video where I found it and at the time, but I ended up forgetting because of what I had to do, and I really didn't know what I had at the time, so I'm actually glad I hold it off on the video. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys something I found in the woods. I'm not going to say which woods or where exactly at, just in case this is something. I don't want to give away the location because people that know me would know where it's located. But yeah, I just want to show you guys this that I found. I'm not sure what it is. I'll obviously show you guys here in a minute. But yeah, and I'll tell you what I think it is. Alright guys, here it is. I know at first glance it looks like a rock. It really doesn't look much of anything. Here's the other side. Yeah, I know at first glance it probably looks like a rock. I'm sure some of you saw engravings on it. But what happened was I was in the woods and I, with my new pellet gun, shooting some birds and just walking. And I walk around this area. I've walked around it, I don't know how many times in my life, ever since I was small to now. I've maybe walked around this area, if I had to say, maybe over 1,000 times. And it's really, this never came up. Now, all I could see was the tip of it, which I'll show you here. Yeah, this is the only thing I could see. Now, obviously, you can see the engraving of 50 on it. At the time, you really couldn't see it. Now, if you look at the whole rock, and also on the other side, you'll notice it's just discolored from here up. And that's like that on the sides, on the other side. You can really see there. It's just discolored. That's the part that was showing. So I saw just this sticking up out of the ground. And I knew it was a rock. I was going to pick it up. And then I saw the 50 on the top. So after I saw the 50 on the top, I was obviously curious. Okay, well, I wonder what this is. It has a marking on it. What 50 means, I don't know, and I still don't. I didn't know at the time, and I still don't know. So I went to pick it up, and it wasn't picking up. So I had boots on at the time. It was fairly muddy. It was kind of dry, but sort of muddy. And so I was kicking around it, like around the edges, trying to get it to move. Well, I kicked maybe this far down with just my boots, and I couldn't get it. I still couldn't even get it to. It wouldn't even wiggle. Nothing would happen. So I went up to where I was at, grabbed a shovel, came back, and started digging, and digging and digging, and just more rock and more rock and more rock started showing. Finally, as you saw, how long it was, about 3 feet, I'd guess, probably a length from all the way up from my foot to my kneecap. Finally, it starts to wiggle, and I was able to pull it up. It was like suction cupped in the ground. It's like it was already stuck in a hole. It was weird. So after I got it up, I noticed how big it was, obviously, as you could see. So I got it and brought it up to the house. I found this little bag in the woods, this like strong, like something you would get horse feed in, and wrapped it around it and took it up to the house. A couple days later, washed it off. And then that's when I seen some of the markings on it. Now it's going to be really hard to see in the video, but as you already saw the marking at the tip that said 50. Well, on this side, I'll show you the rock again. On this side, you can see more markings. I did the little trick where you lay paper on the top and wipe it, and it really didn't work. Now, as you can see, it looks like a T. How there's line here, over, line, down, and then up again. It looks like a T to me. At first I thought it said RIP. But yeah, that looks like a T to me, and then there's a little marking here. Like, these are just chips in the rock. Then there's like a little marking here that goes up and over, like an upside down check mark. And then I think a P. It goes like that, and then it has a line coming out. And then you can't really see it in the video, but right here is a line, and then it says 50 again. Now on the other side, you can already see it really good in the video. This was after I cleaned off, I saw this. At the time, I just saw the 50. Now this, as you can see, says it's distinct 1868. I mean, it actually comes up really good in the video. But 1868. So that definitely got my attention. I did the math. I forget. It came to like 148 years old, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, 148 years old. That date is. So after seeing the 50, the TP, whatever, and then both 50s and the 1868, I went on the internet, see if I could find anything that, you know, associated with the markings and stuff. Nothing came up. My mom, grandma, and uncle also were curious about it, and they looked too. Nothing came up. And what was another? Oh, I seen when Champion was established, and that it was before 1868. It was like in 1840, I think. I might be wrong. I can't remember. And a couple families came, farmers. So, you know, just to see when Champion was even founded. So, because if it was older than before Champion, I mean, just by 20 years. So, I am curious what that is. I mean, it was 3 foot in the ground. It's obviously old. It doesn't, it looks like just a rock. Now, it could have deteriorated over time. I have no idea. Sorry to interrupt your YouTube video. We would just like to bring to you Poopy. I had to plug my charger in there. But so what I'm gonna go back there. The weather's been shitty. It's been snowing and stuff. So I'm gonna go back there again because it could be just a coincidence. But say the markings right here, probably from maybe like probably 5, 6, 8 foot away. Now probably like 5 foot away. There's these rocks. There's one. Here, let me show you in a drawing. So I'm not the best drawer, but say the marker was there, about 5 foot, there's these rocks. And these are about all the same size, and there's a really big one in the center. And that's about how they're arranged. And I don't know if that's coincidence, because usually back in the day, like my uncle was saying, they used rocks as markers. So either the rocks were just there, but why were they in a pile like that? And these are big rocks. I'm talking like, you'd have to get an excavator or a bobcat. I don't even know if a four-wheeler can move them. I don't know if that's a coincidence that the marker was 5 foot away. So I'm not sure. And also, I'll show you exactly what the markers look like as best as I can draw them. Okay, now you already probably saw top was 50, and then the side one of the sides said 1868, and then side one, that's about in person what the markers look like. So that could even be an I, but that's what it is. It's an I, T, whatever, that little thing, and then a P with that coming out, a faint line, and then 50 again. So I'm really not sure what I have. I don't know if the rocks and the marker being 5 foot away from each other, and 5 foot's estimated. It's not that far. I don't know if it's all a coincidence or if, it actually is something. But I got to go back there again once it dries up. There's only certain times I can go back there. I really don't have a lot of time between work and school. But where I found the marker, I want to dig more. Because like I said, it's like it was suction cup in the ground because there was already a hole there. So I definitely want to go back and I want to dig more, and I'll make an update video and I'll show you the spot. I mean, it's in the middle of the woods. So I'll show you the spot and I'll show you the rocks. So, and if I find anything else, I will definitely show you. So if any of you guys know what any of this means, or seen markings like that or found anything similar, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'm really interested in this kind of stuff, so that'd be kind of cool if I could figure out what it is. So, as always, please subscribe to TYL1TD2. Thank you.